So 2024 just ended and I tried to make a top 10 anime of 2024 list, but like that was hard. I even had Blue Lock in my top 10 and Blue Lock had one good episode in 2024. May it be that last year was kinda mid for anime? Also, let's talk about anime in 2025 and how Sakamoto Days might be the biggest contender for anime of the year already. How shonen have fallen off in general and much more. This is 5 statements and I will say if the statement was right or wrong. No, well yes, but only yes or no. Statement 1. 2024 was a bad anime year. 2024 had good anime. I know some of y'all were already typing, but Dan. Sure, even though Dan was good, it wasn't very good and certainly not good enough to save a whole ass year. However, I feel like the best shows were the most underrated ones like Marcane, Chichikyu, Blue Blocks, Dungeon Meshi and so on. Shonen had a terribly mid-year with Solo Leveling, Kaiju number 8 and Dan being the biggest ones and all of them being just okay at best. I actually think Romance had a pretty good year and so did fantasy anime, by the looks of it 2025 will also have the same pattern with not so many great shonen but many great romance and fantasy anime. Ironically, the best shonen this year was probably My Hero Season 7. It's actually massively underrated because I think it was pretty good, especially the Dabi stuff and the Toga stuff having concluded in a good way. Now, I said I didn't want to chicken out of an answer, but I really wish I could because 2024 wasn't a bad year, but it definitely wasn't a banger year either. Anyways, the statement is 2024 was a bad anime year, so I will disagree because it wasn't. Statement 2. Sakamoto Days will be anime of the year. Honestly speaking, 2025 doesn't have that crazy of a lineup coming out, but a lot of very good not known shows. The way I see it, it's One Punch Man versus Sakamoto Days. But we've been promised a new season of One Punch Man for like 3 years, so I'm not trusting it until I see episode 1 drop. There's also this new show, Gachiakuta, and I butchered that name, which really looks promising. However, after watching the first episodes, Sakamoto Days cooked. The action is insane. People like Dan because it was fun, and was Dan is more crazy. Sakamoto Days is way more fun to watch in my opinion. However, One Punch Man. I mean, I really like Sakamoto Days, so fuck this. The answer is yes, Sakamoto Days will be the best anime of 2025. Statement 3. Streaming on different anime websites is ruining anime slowly. Dude, whose idea was it to give Netflix and Disney Plus all these anime? I know it's never good to just give all the anime to one website because they might raise the price or drop the quality, but this seriously can't be it, man. If you want to watch the top shows of the season at this point, you need at least Crunchyroll, Netflix and Disney Plus. Like, Sakamoto Days is on Netflix? The biggest anime of the season? As my buddy Sean would say, I think more and more people will resort to piracy and it's gonna end up messy like football where every match is on a different broadcaster. Statement 4. We should wait longer for 24 episode seasons again. Yes. But what about yes? But wouldn't it be yes? Can I take a sec? Yes. Oh my god, please take me back to when an average anime used to drop 24 episode seasons. Who came up with the idea of cutting seasons into 2 parts? I'll tell you, Attack on Titan. While I love Attack on Titan, a big suck my cojones for this bullshit. The most triggering part isn't even that we have to wait for like a year in the middle of the season, but them calling it season 2 part 1 and 2. Bro, please just call it season 2 and season 3. What the fuck is part 1 and 2? You make me sound like Sabrina Carpenter over this bullshit. Irvi, it's way better, cause 24 episodes in a row, you could lose interest, and when you publish it twice, it feels fresher and there is more hype. I beg you to touch some grass. My brother, it's not my fault you all got TikTok brains if you can't manage to watch a show for 24 weeks. Go watch Skibidi Toilet. Making me sound like a boomer, damn. Take your time as a studio and then release it all in one go. This is genuinely one of the most annoying things anime has done in recent times. Statement 5. Give me your statements in the comments. I need more and you will be in the next video and I will talk about it, so comment it down. Statement 6. I said 5 statements but 5 was kinda a cop out, so shonen have fallen off. What was the best show of 2024? Part of why it was kinda mid-year was because there was literally no good shonen out there. It definitely was a good year for romance and fantasy, but shonen not so much. I know the elephant in the room. Get out of the room, mate. No, but Dan. I know you all love Glazing Dandadan, but seriously, the introduction of a good shonen that barely takes itself seriously is the best shonen of 2024. Yeah, shonen might be finished. Solo Leveling and Kaiju were decent. Demon Slayer had a filler-ass arc. Yes, My Hero was good, but that's it. Man, we had Jujutsu Kaisen, we had Attack on Titan, we had Haikyuu. We used to be a proper nation. If only 8-Bit didn't decide to turn full self-destruction, Blue Lock really could have carried 2024. But thank God they saved up their money for 10 minutes of the last episodes. That was so worth it, am I right, guys? In case that's unclear, some people really be saying this shit and they are starving. Even in 2025, sure, we will get Sakamoto Days, we will get One Punch Man, but One Punch Man is like from 1970 and only Sakamoto Days is kinda weak for a year. And I know maybe we will get Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, but that's not confirmed. Shonen might be finished. Also, stop annoying me that we had Bleach in 2024. Bleach had been big 2025. Grow up. Bye.